반갑습니다. 사실은 요즘 NBA 잘 안 보고 있긴 한데 게임이 재밌어서 한 번씩 그 순위 정도만 챙겨보는 중이고요. 사실은 이게 필라델피아가 현실에서 엔비드가 너무 못하고 맥시는 잘하는데 여기서는 엔비드는 오버롤만큼 하고 맥시는 자동문입니다. 좀 괴리감이 있긴 한데 그 나름대로 맞춰가면서 하는 중입니다. 그래서 지금 이제 보시면 아시겠지만 또 출력 캡처가 안 나오고 있나? 나오고 있지. 자, 보시다시피 출력 캡처를 봅시다. 오늘 조금 빨리 시작한 것도 있고.
All right, got another matchup against a potential all-star tonight. MP, what you thinking?
I need a little separation.
Yeah, I am sick of you too, but we got video to shoot. Come on.
Nah, Xander, I'm saying I need separation from some of these other all-stars. Gotta do something that
쟤는 그러는데 갑자기.
help me stand out.
저는
How about a season high?
맞죠.
And what? Points, blocks?
Yeah. Those work.
Which one?
Let's see.
바로 갑니다.
There he is, the man, the myth, the legend.
후보의 운동 능력을 어떻게 막아내느냐 차이가 될 거고요. 사실은 지금 이제 이렇게가 리다드를 빼고 여기 게임과 현실이 지금 순위가 많이 다르기 때문에 현실을 좀 제외하고 이 게임 상황을 드릴게요. 5할 간당간당합니다. 그 미들턴 못 먹겠네. 엔비드가 연자로 결정을 하는데 라인을 보시면 드러먼드가 들어갔고요. 별 차이 없을 것 같습니다. 드러먼드랑 엔비드랑 차이라고 해봤자 한 번씩 3점을 넣을 수 있는 정도 말고는 차이가 없어가지고 드러먼드가 선발로 나오겠네요.
He's joined by Kuzma. Turner at center with Antetokounmpo next to him. And it's Anthony in at the point guard position.
79점
It's been
올라갔어.
well documented that MP is taking
Season high.
these matchups seriously
Yeah,
against
season high
other
was good.
opponents in this conference. You gotta wonder if there hasn't provided some extra motivation.
MP certainly backing up that talk with his walk. He's done what he needs to against the conference foes to this point. Keep it going, and he's well on his way to backing up that claim.
조지가 막아주기만
Three-point
하면
range. We are really in the thick of the
또
regular
넣습니까?
season now, Greg. You like what you've seen so far?
Absolutely. You can tell that everyone came to play this year. The game just keeps getting more advanced, and the skill level continues to
실질적으로
rise.
지금
And he's
제일
not going to
콤보랑
miss
많이
many of
붙이기
those,
때문에
especially that wide.
콤보랑 붙을 때는 제일 잘해야 된다 이런 뜻이겠죠.
Kuzma outside. Three-pointer. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. They are on a phenomenal run right now. 16 consecutive wins.
Well, just to be able to
조지
be on the
가기
call and
좋은데.
see these guys in person is a real treat. They've been the talk of the NBA during this streak. The question now becomes, can they sustain the focus and level of intensity? They are looking quite comfortably in control, so it's going to be interesting to see.
Hits it from three-point range.
한 번에 비슷 보이면 바로 떼어줍니다.
Gotta contest MP from out there. He is more than
79점,
capable.
80점이기 때문에
And it's
언제든
Antetokounmpo.
한번 해야 되는 거긴 해요.
Gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Took the
Sure.
opportunity when he saw it. He's got 7.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowed.
Kuzma outside. Turner with a screen for Kuzma. 13 feet away. It's Drummond with the rebound.
And mark that one down right there. It's going to be a long time until we see him miss another
슈퍼 왜
one
들어오는
like
거야?
that.
And that one's good, George.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the Milwaukee Bucks making one of the most surprising moves of the summer, waiving and stretching the over $113 million owed to Damian Lillard, and then signing the starting center of their arch rival Pacers in Miles Turner. A bold move to say the least, but they feel he's the perfect addition.
Truly a
대밤째.
two-way talent. Thank you very much for the report there, Shams. Most appreciated.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Looking to end the run, and Antetokounmpo lays it in.
콤보
Giannis has got
값을
his
계속해서
second bucket.
And this is where you feed Giannis.
time.
The closer he is, the more dangerous he becomes.
George sets a screen, and here's
내일 안
MP
돼.
for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Hammers it in.
Well, Giannis knew that pass was coming his way, so he's able to get elevated right on time.
Drummond with a screen on Antetokounmpo. The 3 from MP. Rebounded by the Bucks.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Turner kicks to Kuzma. Trent passes to Anthony. Turner with a screen for Anthony. Nailed from three-point land.
콤보가 어떻게
Anthony's got it back down.
어떻게 물고 가니까
Deficit for the Bucks.
버틴다.
Drummond with a screen on Antetokounmpo. A nice shot by MP.
15점째.
Defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Milwaukee has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. And stolen by MP.
멋있게 돌겠죠.
Maxey against Anthony. Maxey, no good. And some Milwaukee again.
크로스.
turning it over. Here's someone who's really been playing well, earning the Player of the Month in the East. MVP.
And what can you say about how huge he has been for this offense? Everything he's done from the scoring, the shooting, the playmaking. You take him out of the lineup, and there's no telling just how different this team looks.
Kevin Porter's checked in for Milwaukee. Rollins comes in for Cole Anthony. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you.
You know, you got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Here's Antetokounmpo and the rejection by MP.
아, 스몰 라인인 거구나.
Lets it go from deep.
조지가 4번으로 올라왔구나. 스몰로 바뀌었네. 반대로 얘기했네.
Well, tonight has been the MP show. And guys, they have to keep it simple. Just keep feeding MP the ball and keep seeing him add to that point total.
And timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Bucks with some changes. Sims is checked in, and Bobby Portis subbed in for Antetokounmpo. And then for Philadelphia, Bonus checked in, and Ray subbed in for Jared McCain. Porter. Good, nice job down low.
That's a high percentage look when the D
이거에
doesn't fight
푸시를
with the
주고
screen.
Yeah, it certainly worked to
세컨이 좀
disrupt
버텨
the
올렸는데
offense. Coaches notice that extra
이렇게
effort.
Oubre sets the screen for Lee.
그렇게 쏘로 방어가 안 되죠.
Got it. And he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Good play and great vision from Porter. The pick and roll gets someone open, and he finds it.
They set the pick. Lee, that's good.
Guys, he's been a one-man
Bobby
air
Portis.
raid coming at them time and time again.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone
들어가요.
else.
And so it's the Philadelphia
넣었나?
76ers
아, 방금
with a
좋았는데.
19-point advantage heading into the next quarter. The score.
차라리 로고샷을 했어요.
And welcome back to the second quarter.
뭐 6점.
Just here for the Bucks. Giannis, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Trent comes in for Taurean Prince. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Philadelphia also making some changes. MP's checked in for Trendon Watford. George comes in for Edwards. And Maxey subbed in for Edgecombe. Portis will function as the pivot with Antetokounmpo by his side. Anthony is out there with Kevin Porter. And it's Trent in at the small forward position. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And for over a decade in the NBA great, Paul George was as scary a wing as you'd find.
Man, a two-way terror with elite size and athleticism. The Sixers paid him hoping for more of the same. But can he hold off Father Time?
Oubre, a screen on Antetokounmpo.
팡.
Connects again.
10방째.
Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Giannis outside. Here's the two drop.
오, 플로터.
That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Trent outside.
투수가
Excellent D
조지를
there
못
from
뚫네요.
George. And the 76ers with possession.
아니 여기 폴더지는
They're on a
기대가
16-4
살아있는데.
run right now. George sets a screen and a wonderful look for Lee. Knocks down the 3 ball. MP's got 33.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Anthony, the pass to Portis. Oubre with the steal. Grimes with it, now guarded by Porter. George sets a screen for MP. Another
폴더지
three
스크린
for
다 해봐 봐라.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Porter, bounce pass, and here is Trent outside. Rebound by the 76ers. They come in fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, they got to a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
And the shot goes down. Portis has got his third basket of the night right there.
Yeah, when Portis gets the ball down there, he goes to work. Bobby has a nice blend of touch and size.
Oubre, a screen on Antetokounmpo. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
On the wing, Porter. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Porter. Three-pointer. That's his second shot. And his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
시작은 뭘도 안 했는데
Matching
스위스가
baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Buries the long-range jumper. Lee's got 42 in the game.
Well, he's had a night.
아 이번
This
게임은
team
그냥
feeds off of his
분명히
energy.
미션 하나
And
올라고
every time they've needed a
때려
bucket,
주십니다.
he's delivered.
Anthony kicks to Trent. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Anthony's got his fourth assist
게임
with that last one here
타임
tonight.
짧기 때문에
And so
저런
it's back
미션인 줄
to it.
알았으면
He brings it up for the
큰
Philadelphia
게임 했어야 되는데
76ers. And here's MP for three. The shot, no good.
몰랐어요.
For
7분이라서
Milwaukee, they've gotten exactly half
얼마
the shots
뛰어봤자
to them
25분
in
못
the second,
뛰거든요.
5 of 10. And that one's good.
25분 동안
Wiggling his way in there.
분당
Anthony
3점을
made
켜야
it
되기
work
때문에
in close.
George sets a screen for MP. Good on the triple. Lee's got 45 points.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot
나는
of
50점
games.
넣어줘야
Back to Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Here's Lee outside. Another three for Philadelphia.
Oh, nice jumper from MP there. The D is going to have to do a lot better job trying to contain it. And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Turner's checked in for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Porter. Philadelphia also making some changes. Andre Drummond comes in for Kelly Oubre. And Jared McCain subbed in for Quentin Grimes. And here's MP for three. Got it again. Sensational.
Once again, he's hit the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance is tied in the third most 50-point games in a season. He keeps just delivering one great performance after another.
I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. Just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. 76ers on top, just dominating this one. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
그리고 54점을 넣었습니다. 맘먹고 득점만 하는 겁니다.
In terms of efficiency, they've been on point. Incredible execution. I love the way they're playing on both ends.
Yeah. Next up, let's take a look at our latest power. Thanks for spending halftime.
12득점.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
And defensively,
Another from three.
Well, we expected him to come in firing. It's just another three-point barrage.
What a phenomenal run it's been for him. Nearing fifth on the list of most triples in a season. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate.
And that one goes incredible.
Just a magnificent showing for him tonight offensively. Buckets coming in rapid succession.
And get this, guys, he's now tied for the third most 60-point games in league history. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Maxey. Anthony's shot is off.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
MP finds Maxey. Back to MP. Drummond with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught.
사술적으로 체인 걸리고 저것도 가능하다. 드러머도 왜 근데 지금
Kuzma against George.
십자가 들어갔지?
Pulls it in.
Well, after 3 straight makes, that's their first miss of the half.
폴 조지
And
17득점,
there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
콤보 3초.
Rookies in the NBA, the race for the rookie of the year. How about
전투적인
these
낭독이에요
guys?
지금.
What a group. You look at MP. What a rookie year he's having, guys, atop the rankings right now. And even though it might be a tight call, he's definitely the favorite.
And what a feeling right now for him. I mean, sitting on top of the heat.
And again for three.
드러먼드하고
And guys, this is
조지하고
a historic
스크린 너무
shooting
다릅니다.
night for him. Tied for third now, most threes in a game.
The points, GA, just keep piling up, and the threes keep dropping in. He is red hot from beyond the arc. And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. That's
보냈군요. 폴 조지 스크린 한 방이요.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. It's stolen by McCain. It's George on the wing from the arc. They get it back. Out to Lee from downtown.
그만큼 까비 그냥
And it's Kuzma with the ball for Milwaukee. Loads it up for Giannis. No good again that time.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing.
나이스 매치.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
저는 대단한 3분 동안 콤보가 정신 못 차리고
Personal power of Giannis.
MV outside. Drummond sets the screen for MV. Good, another from three.
And he's outclassed his own previous record. A new record for the second most single game in the just a master cannoneer.
Firing away and making a little history in the process. What an honor to witness this. What an honor to be here. He is, quite simply, as good as you'll ever see from long range. And the 76ers making a change here. Bonus checked in. Oubre comes in for George. Quentin Grimes is checked in for Jared McCain. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. Lee outside. And again for three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound by the 76ers.
Another miss. He is struggling for the court.
You know, Stan, there are so many things to like about Giannis Antetokounmpo's game. What sticks out most for you?
Well, look, I think, Kevin, most fans are going to say what sticks out is the obvious, his size and his athletic ability. But to me, what really stands out is the energy.
Connects again.
The barrage continues. And he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it will be me. And he keeps raising the bar higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can. A different look for Milwaukee. Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Porter subbed in for Kyle Kuzma. Edwards, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Portis kicks to Trent. Anthony on the wing. Portis sets the pick for Anthony. Clock at 4. Drills the three-pointer. Anthony's got 11 points.
Not the top shooter in the league, but Anthony does hit enough threes to keep you honest.
Edwards a screen on Turner. And
Ah,
here's
아닌데.
MP for 3.
사실
It's hauled in
지금
by
완전
Trent.
가르지로 나와보니까
Milwaukee
그
has gone
스피드가
into the
떨어지네.
three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Here's Porter. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Edwards with the screen for Lee. Connects again.
The good times keep rolling. Now tied for second all-time in scoring for a game.
Well, you know, the way he's been able to maintain his focus on offense all game, GA, the defense throws everything at him, but he still is scoring.
And to think when the night started that we'd see someone match Kobe's 81,
그래 정도 돼야
his
되겠다.
performance has been nothing short of magnificent.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game. Here's Porter. And the layup is good. Porter's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, you want to shoot a high percentage from the floor? That's where you go with the ball.
Oubre, a screen on Turner. Here's
Ah,
Lee
어렵다.
outside.
야,
That
스크린
shot
그래도
off
어떡하냐.
from deep three-point territory. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers able to put on a show for the... Welcome back, everyone, as we continue on a record-setting night.
And a three-point barrage, the likes of which we've never
몇
seen.
살은
This man
어렵다. 이런 내용인가요?
For some changes. Turner's checked in for Bobby Portis. Trent comes in for Torian Prince. And Anthony subbed in for Rollins. And Philadelphia also making a switch. MP's checked in for Kyle Lowry.
그걸 방문해야 되나?
Over in the corner, Antetokounmpo.
아, 19점이잖아. 이거 보면 돼.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Fires from 14, and the Bucks miss again.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Turner in center, with Antetokounmpo next to him. Cole Anthony is
어디로
out there.
보내줘야 돼?
Another bucket!
And he is ripping through this defense and continues
코비의
his
득점이
assault
넘었고요.
on the record book.
That score moving him clearly into 2nd place for most
득점
points in the
1위
game.
그래서 방금 득점 2위 방금도
And his
채웠죠.
100 mark left, a record nobody thought would be touched. This is the closest anybody has ever come.
And now we go courtside for this story on Kyle Kuzma. So, Allie, what's the word?
Guys, I was able to talk with the head athletic trainer for the Bucks about his status. He said there really must have been some impact on that play because it looks like a bruised sternum. The good news from the training staff is that they do think he could play on it, so he won't have to miss minutes. Guys?
Thanks for the status report there, Allie. And of course, you never like to see any kind of injury.
It's interesting. Even with the advancements in strength and conditioning, injuries continue to impact the game.
Well, this is a high-impact sport, and the league continues to get bigger and faster.
The 3 from MP.
아, 스크린 너무 안 좋다 지금. 갑자기 스크린질 너무 떨어져.
He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
One of the most dominant scorers in the game today. Antetokounmpo takes pride in putting the offense on his shoulders.
The 3 from MP.
50점 차.
He hits it again.
90, a legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. And a wide open look for Porter. No good on the 3.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Oubre, a screen on Anthony. And here's MP for 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they have been relentless from deep, and you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, There's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Oubre sets the screen for Lee. Another three for Philadelphia.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Yeah, it's always a little risky to lean this hard on the three-point shot, but when you're knocking him down, you might as well keep riding it.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
I don't know what the heck
이건 좀
happened
아닌데.
there. That's just a careless turnover.
And the Bucks making a change here. Kuzma's checked in.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a dominant win for the 76ers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt. I thought an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
There's Lee, and good! There's another.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it with my own eyes. A new single-game scoring record.
Oh, history being made as we speak. Unbelievable.
And MP now has one of the all-time records in sports history, passing Wilt's 100 mark. I never thought I'd see the day. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, they've got clutch guys on this team, and they never let up.
Kuzma passes to Anthony. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. And he makes good on the layup.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thanks, guys. We've seen a lot of impressive performances from you, MP, but tonight you were in total control. Always 2-3 moves ahead. Looked like you were playing a video game, and you finished with the video game stat line crossing the 90-point mark, only for the second time in NBA history. What was different about tonight for you?
Oh, man. I approached this game the same way I approach everything in life. Only thing different was the shots kept falling for me, so I kept taking them. And you know what? I played with a bunch of unselfish dudes who kept feeding the hot hand tonight. It's a simple game, really, if you let it be.
Well, you got great spirit, MP. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Back to you, Kevin.
As always, we appreciate it, Jen. Thanks. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Here was...
고트 스킬을
Back there.
So people are calling you Hoopstradamus after your pre-game predictions once again came true. Is the game almost getting too easy for you?
Not at all. That's more of a reflection of my confidence in what I know my teammates are capable of. When you know A, B, and C are covered, it frees you up for whatever else might come your way, you know? And yeah, as of late, I've been real free.
Yes, you have. Thank you.
All right, thanks,
In what
MP.
way?
Right here.
Games we got for you. MP, right here.
Right here. Come on, MP. Always Frank.
Here we go. All right. MP, you just scored the most points in a game in league history. I mean, where do you go mentally to be able to perform so historically well, I guess?
Yes.
Wow, Frank. Somewhere an angel just got their wings.
Settle down.
Listen, my mindset's the same every single game. I want to dominate. Most nights, I do that. But every once in a while, I make history too.
Okay, so what makes the difference between regular, everyday domination and historical domination? It'd be great to know.
Whoa, Frank. I don't know, man. I don't. If I could tell you that, I'd bottle it up and take a little bit out every day. That's the beauty of this sport. I guess you just never know what'll happen. But one more thing. You know, for the memes, Frank.
Yeah, has the number of points you just scored in the game that we just saw.
Yeah,
Cool, thank
you're
you,
welcome.
MP. Really good.
MP, I have a question.
MP, I have one about that.
Good game, MP.
됐어요. 수비가 약간 스킬이 많이 레이커스와 경기로 레이커스는 이제 서울 10입니다. dom치치는 결장, 마크 클레버는 결장, 드라운드 결장이네요. 앞으로는 5번이 없네. 오늘 MP는 또라이급이야 라고 맥시가 말합니다.
Hello and welcome to Sunday. And while the season is still only just begun, this year's class of rookie talent has been eager to show us what they're capable of. So let's check in on the Rookie of the Year race and see who's leading the pack. Look at Lee. What an incredible start to his rookie season. Sitting in the #1 spot right now, but I'm sure this will be an exciting rookie race.
And you know his confidence must be soaring, sitting at the top of this impressive list of young talent. And that's no small achievement early on like this. It shows you how well he fits into playing this season.
Hachimura at power forward with Ayton at center. Reeves and LeBron out on the perimeter. And it's Smart in at the point. And for the 76ers, we've got George. Quentin Grimes out there with Maxey. Then it's MP. And it's Bona in at the 5, roaming the paint. All right, let's go to the sideline for more on MP's record-breaking performance.
Well, we thought no one would ever top Wilt's 100 points a game record. We were wrong. He went into triple digits recently, setting a new single-game scoring record. People are calling it the best performance in sports history. Unreal stuff, guys.
Crazy times right now. Thanks for that. And now about a third of the way into the season. You think it's too early to talk about awards, Grant?
아직까지 20점처럼 가고 있네요. 르브론 22득에 8어시를 아, dom치치로 없어가지고 왜 있는 거 나오냐?
Gets the 3 to fall. Yeah, he's so much fun to watch. Smart hit that corner 3, and his teammates and coaches are all about it.
And here's him connects again from distance.
I mean, his flame throwing continues. He's having a season for the ages.
And he's approaching the 4th most three-point makes in a season. James passes to Ayton. Nice feed that time for James.
off to a perfect start, and you can see their confidence grown.
To the middle. Stolen by Ayton. And here's James. Averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. From deep, MP.
나가주면 조지에는 스크린을 치기 바랍니다.
They've missed just 1 of 5 shots so far. I like the look of this offense.
중거리에도 터칠 수도 있겠구나. 이 정도면
What do you have for us, Sean?
Well, the Lakers have been looking for consistent presence at center. And in DeAndre Ayton, they've acquired a walking double-double and a capable lob threat to pair with Luka Doncic. Ayton has a lot to prove in LA, I'm told. But this pairing is certainly one to watch.
Quite a tandem. All right, chums, thanks for the update. Now, here is James. Kicks it out to Smart. That doesn't go either for Smart.
And he's having an ugly quarter from the field. It seems really frustrating.
Here's George. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Love the flow and rhythm that George plays with. Very impressive. He's got a natural, comfortable cadence to his pace.
Now here's Hachimura. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. MP with it. Now guarded by Ayton. And here's MP from outside. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
3점 성공률
They're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to talk it over with his guys. A tough loss coming against Boston in their last game.
Yeah, they made a lot of plays, and they were in it until the end. Just couldn't do enough to get the win.
Yeah, you know, they didn't have their best stuff, but they were still getting after it, so you got to really appreciate the effort and hustle.
Vanderbilt's checked in for Los Angeles. Vincent comes in for Smart.
Gotta fight hard to get over those
오자마자
screens.
3점.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's MP. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Let's send you over to the sideline to discuss MP's groundbreaking season.
Thanks, guys. Well, his hot shooting this season has brought him within sight of the single-season high watermark for triples made. And while it's something he's cautious of, he said he's trying to keep his focus squarely between those lines.
That's a good approach. Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Hayes comes in for Hachimura and connects, subbed in for Reeves.
What he might lack in height at the first spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
Now here's MP. 12 points for him. And stolen by Vanderbilt. It's stolen by MP. Philadelphia moving it around. For 3, Maxey. Rebounded by LeBron. Lakers trail by 3. Vincent outside from the arc. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
3.
James has got 3 assists tonight.
Boy, the basketball IQ of LeBron, impressive. He knew the defense would collapse on him, so he kicks it out to an open team.
Sinks the tray. He's got 15
1점 이상
points.
못하는 센터가 없으니까 대박이 나다.
4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Outside Vanderbilt. 3-pointer, no good.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
To the inside, Lee. Can't connect from short range. Lakers trail by 3. Here's James on the wing. Outside connect. Back to James. Inside. Here's Hayes. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Boy, making the right decision and pick and rolls, the right basketball play. James is excellent at that.
George is screen on Vanderbilt.
진짜 드러먼드 패드였어.
Yeah, he's been hitting threes at a very high level. We haven't seen many better from deep.
That last triple ties him for 4th most made in a season.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
High-octane action for sure. Crowd-pleasing already.
Now, here is James. Back to Vincent. 20 23 seconds left in the first quarter here. To the wing on the left. Shot
아래
clock at
빠르네.
5.
사이드 빠르네.
Vanderbilt finds Hayes. Shoots over George. Hayes misses.
호나가 생각보다 사이드 빠르네요.
You'd like to see that one go down.
MP outside. From deep. Good. Another from three.
And this is amazing. I mean, that moves them into 4th place alone on the list of most three-pointers in a season.
It's been fantastic to witness. A year like this does not happen, and so it's MP making
버저
things
비타를
happen for the
치면서
76ers.
5점 차로
7
앞서갑니다.
3-pointers so far.
와, 지금 세컨이 간에 가.
Making a switch here. Larabia's checked in.
오번이 아니었다. 에이튼이랑 헤이스
We
정도면
might see him looking to make some
경기 내내
tweaks to
골
the
밑에 있는 거
strategy.
말고.
Jared McCain out there with Maxey. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Lee in at the 4-man position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
지금은 방패가 없이 무기만 있기 때문에 죽도록
One of the
때리지
trickier
못해서
plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call.
Connects again from distance.
And his incredible shooting season continues.
Up the charts he climbs. Now tied for 3rd all-time for threes in a season. Absolutely amazing. And there's a call on Quentin Grimes. That'll be a second foul of the game.
지금 보니까 높이가 안 되니까 계속해서 숨기는 거야.
Definitely doesn't want to pick up his 3rd before the
이러면
half.
자꾸 문제가 생기게 되면 팀 파울이 빨리 들어간다고. 그러면 안에서 떡떡떡 하면 답이 없지.
Pass to
다행히
Hayes.
에이튼이랑 헤이즈가
Down to 5 on the shot clock. The
저거
3.
좋은 게 아니라서
It's hauled in by
정말
Oubre.
다행이긴 한데
Philadelphia leading by 3.
우리가
Boy,
우리가
the offense has been on point.
They have
혼자서
great
하면 좋은 게
timing and
아니라
great communication. So hard to get stopped.
포지션이잖아.
Outside connect. Back to James. Pass to Hayes. Over Oubre. Hayes misses. And so MP will bring it up for Philadelphia. And this team is in a fantastic rhythm right now. They've 17 straight games.
And it is very impressive, but it's also interesting. I mean, even sitting here at the broadcast table and the storyline this group has created is impressed and a little scratching your head because we expect drama and a certain amount of unpredictability with this crew. That's not gone away. But I tell you, this team seems to be minimizing or mitigating the volatility. They seem to be a lot more solid of late.
Bonus checked in for Oubre. And then for Los Angeles, Hachimura's checked in for Hayes. And again for 3.
The threes just don't stop with him. He's been a machine from beyond the arc ever since the start of the season.
He continues to shoot his way up the history books and now sits solely by himself for 3rd most made threes in a season. Can they get it? That one's good from James on the assist by Reeves. Reeves has got 3 assists tonight.
You know, he may have a scorer's mindset, but Reeves makes plays for others, too.
Grant, LeBron has had so much recognition over the years. He might not get enough credit for what he's meant to the NBA.
Yeah, you might be right, B.A. Truly a global ambassador for the game of basketball. He set the standard for what a superstar can be, really, in any sport.
Philadelphia leading by 12. Pass to Grimes. Back to Lee. 3-pointer. And Reeves pulls it down. The Lakers have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. The 3, James. Here's Vanderbilt, and he was fouled the ball in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on MP.
It is. No reason to back off and give him the layup. Much better off making him go to the line.
George, he's checked in for McCain. The Lakers also with a sub. Ayton, he's checked in for Reeves. George, a screen on Vanderbilt. MP way outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
And again, the Lakers no good. The 76ers have gotten 7 of 13 attempts to go here in the second. George with the bucket.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Ayton with a screen. The shot. The offensive rebound.
This has been a tough quarter for him and a challenging game for this team.
Pass to Grimes. Here's MP. Smart grabs a miss.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Nice checked in for the Lakers. George passes to MP. It's stolen by Smart. James inside, working on George. James can't get it to go.
Can't get anything to go this period. Seems like he's hit a wall.
Count that bucket. Grimes has got 5 points now this quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps on attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Hachimura. Lets it fly. Philadelphia grabs the miss.
You have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
For 3, George. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 6 assists in the game. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hachimura. MP with the block.
A big swat and rejection by MP. He had to really love that one.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
Pass to Hachimura. No good. Had a chance to win the run there.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers, a sizable 18-point lead at the end of the period. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Well, to be honest, a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitation.
And time now to talk injuries. Here's what this... Thanks as always for watching.
만들을 태우네. 최다 득점이네.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, but his blocks tell only part of the story. His presence alone is making an impact on defense.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
Second half underway. Here's who J.J. Redick's got on the floor. LeBron and Hachimura in at the forward slots. Marcus Smart out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Everyone has their opinion on the game, and some fans believe too many threes are being taken.
Well, teams are going to do what wins games. As far as the aesthetics of the game, does the league office want to make an adjustment? We'll just have to wait and see.
Shot is good by Reeves.
Coming right back with his own. Austin Reeves with the confident response.
George, a screen on Hachimura. From deep, MP nails it from 3. He's got 39.
Adjustment time for these guys. The defense has to make some adjustment here.
Hey, get LeBron, get LeBron.
Back to James from outside the arc. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist.
That's a big turnaround right there. LeBron answering right back with the 3. He knows momentum is in the balance, and he wants it to swing his way.
And Maxi's got the ball here for Philadelphia. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. From deep, MP. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
That is big time by Hachimura. No mercy at all.
George is screen on Smart. To the paint. The kick out to Maxi. From deep, MP buries it from 3. MP's got 42 in the game.
Boy, MP is just filleting this defense. I mean, they've got timeout right now.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. Taking a look at the 76ers, and they've got the top spot in the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long.
Checking out Philadelphia, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early. It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
Really left him alone that time. Smart has got his second bucket on the night.
They're on fire right now, shooting 80% to start the second half.
Clark, over the last few seasons, LeBron's three-point shooting has been more efficient than ever.
Yeah, how about this, BA? Since 24, he's right around 40% from deep on 5 attempts per game, so that's really impressive. And, you know, a guy like him, his greatness, part of his greatness is how he continues to reinvent his game, making modest modifications to what he does.
The Sixers lead by 19. Pass to Grimes. Back to MP. This one for 3. Shot that time, not on target.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. James has got 9.
He's so good at creating his own shot. He's just got an endless supply of moves. LeBron James.
Lee, the pass to George. Kicks it out to MP. Fires for 3. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And over the last month, here's a look at the big men who have shot the ball the best from outside the arc. A growing trend in today's NBA. MP, number 1.
Normally a coach wouldn't want to see his big men spending so much time out beyond the arc, but not so with this guy.
It most certainly is not. I mean, when your three-point shot is that reliable and that lethal, I mean, you have to use it if you've got a guy on your team that can shoot it like that. Maybe they sacrifice some size in the paint when he goes outside, but they're usually 3 points richer because of it.
Here's James. Kicks it out to Smart. Intercepted! George, left side. He takes it and the jam by George.
Look at how high George gets off these drives to the hoop. Banging it down with the violence. The madman.
Basket's good. James has got 7 now in this quarter.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that too.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as you can take him.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Smart outside. Pass to Reeves. Outside Vanderbilt. 4-3. The shot no good. The Sixers lead by 20. Back to MP. Outside McCain. Now here's MP. Here's the 3. And got it. Another basket.
Another 50-point game from him. And he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, night in, night out.
And he's moved right past Kobe. Yes, Kobe Bean Bryant's 2007 season. What a remarkable accomplishment.
Back to MP. George sets a screen. Lee, the pass to George. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got assist number 8 now on the night. Vanderbilt slams it in.
Timeout. His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
So Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the 76ers with some changes. Oubre, he's checked in for Bona. Edwards comes in for Paul George. And it's Maxey in for Grimes. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Hayes is checked in for Hachimura. LaRabia comes in for James. Connect's checked in for Reeves. And Vincent is subbed in for Smart. Outside Vanderbilt. Uses the glass on the layup.
반대로 들어가서 오버를 올렸나 보다.
He certainly shot the ball well here, trying to lift his team up.
Takes the three.
패스가 원포고.
Dominant so far in this one. Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Pass to Connect. Back to Vincent. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get a shot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul. He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Now here's MP. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. Connects again from distance. Man, he's really launching him from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
MP getting it done for Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey is out there with Quentin Grimes. Then it's MP. Then there's Paul George. And it's Bona in at the center position. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Philadelphia leading by 14. And George gets it to go on the assist by MP.
조르제가 16% 출전에서 3득점, 필드골 86%. 상당히 좋은 맛이네요.
George defending. Vanderbilt from the arc. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that three almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Hey, nice work attracting the foul from deep. He'll shoot 3.
You have to avoid fouls like that. As a defender,
완도하기까지
challenge the
제가 좀
three-point
약하네요.
shooter, but run by him, not into him.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. DeAndre
이거는
Deep,
되게
he's checked in
잡혔는데.
for Hayes, and Smart subbed in for Connect. And here's MP from outside. Another bucket! Wow!
I mean, he has all the tools and all the desire.
Now tied for second most 60-point games. What a career he's had. Outside Reeves. There's the triple. Rebound by Philadelphia. MP's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. MP, a screen on Vanderbilt. Plenty of daylight on that shot. George has got 4 points this quarter.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there.
조르는
he
피터가
helps fuel the
되니까
fire.
조금만 살려주니까 바로 폼이 올라오네.
Outside Reeves. Down low. Shot from 12. Oh, he
신체적인 부분이 떨어졌겠지만
Boy, here in the second half,
스킬도
strong
들어주진
offense.
않으니까요.
Foundation on really good ball movement and taking quality shots. Good, clean looks.
The Sixers lead by 18. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
And Los Angeles making a change here. Hachimura's checked in. There's a screen. Smart fires. He's off from 3. Philadelphia's gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the 4th. MP up top, defended by Smart. George is screen on Smart. Just 5 on the clock. From short range. Hachimura there for the rebound.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
Oh, he leaves no question.
You're sticking it to them inside. Good luck throwing a ball when he attacks like this.
George is screen on Hachimura. Now George.
트더블이었습니다.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big. I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Out of bounds. As Los Angeles keeps possession. And the 76ers will have a different look here. Edwards, he's checked in for Bona. Oubre comes in for Paul George. Edgecombe, he's checked in for Grimes. And McCain subbed in for Tyrese Maxey. And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for Hachimura. Quebec's checked in for Reeves. And James is subbed in for Smart.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the 76ers.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started making shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Good! Another from 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Outside Vanderbilt. 11 feet out.
오, 반복.
Putting those passing skills to work. LeBron, truly a gifted passer.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Oubre, a screen on Hayes. James rips down the board. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. They trail by 18.
포트 스킬 좀 고민해봐야 되겠네요.
So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving it.
Thanks, guys. Your team asked a lot of you tonight, MP, and you came through across the board to secure a triple-double in the win. How does it feel?
Hey, my teammates know I'll do whatever's humanly possible to help us win games. So as long as it's legal, you know, I can't be getting in trouble. I ain't trying to mess this up.
No.
Triple doubles are plenty legal, so I went with that tonight, and we got to win. So.
Well done, MP. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
BA, over to you.
All right, Jennifer, thanks very much. And that.
포트 스킬 2개. 수비를 하겠습니다. 수비를 해서 페인트 좀 해가지고 페인트 좀 해서 조금 더 넣었습니다. 스탯은 이제 또 밑마무리가 될 것 같아서 뒷번으로 하려고 하고요. 지금 결국 브런슨과 호사이 더미스 무비까지 무비 양념까지 괜찮네요. 평들이 30점, 22점, 10점. 경기입니다. 오늘 설명은 경기 뉴욕 닉스와 상대합니다.
Welcome in, everyone. The NBA Cup has reached the knockout stage. Tonight, it's a quarterfinal in the East. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game are Allie LaForce. So the New York starting five. OG Anunoby is out there with Josh Hart. Then it's Jalen Brunson. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns.
네, 아직까지 곽경통님 반갑습니다. 어서오세요.
We've got Jared McCain. Lee out there with Paul George. Then there's Maxey. And it's Bona.
주전자 백업 센터가 일단 부상이라서 5번이 그럼 보너한테 맡겨야 되는데 상대가 보너네요. 드래몬드의 스킬이 진짜 해자였다는 걸 느끼고 있어. 몇 시간부터 나오는 거냐? 유방제 아니요, 아니다. 드러먼드하고 엠비드가 다쳐가지고 못 나오고 있어요. 게임 1입니다. 조금은 괜찮습니다. 비염 이슈로 목이 좀 잠겨있긴 합니다. 볼 조직이 확실히 EQ가 좋으니까 스크린이 좋습니다. 바카 지금 바카는 안 아파도 딱히 뭐 바카의 느낌이 아닌데
is James Harden's total from that season of 378.
And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in.
방금 전에 레이커스랑 게임했는데 여기 지금 르브론 평균 20점 넘습니다. 22득에 8호시 하고 있더라고요. 아, 맥시 너무 안 좋아. 파이스 맥시가 맞습니다. 지금 현재 여기 근데 현실이랑 조금 순위가 달라요. 토론토 개박살나 있고요. 닉스는 현재 동부 2위입니다. 토론토가 박살나 있는 게 조금 현실과 많이 다릅니다.
Bridges deciding where to go with it. And there it is for him. Bridges got 6.
Well, we know this. Mikal Bridges has the length and hops to score inside.
완벽한 킬.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the
바보 그렇죠?
Here's Hart. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And with the defense fouling there, still got the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
Guys, when you talk about Josh Hart, he is putting himself in the conversation for one of the best rebounding guards we've ever seen.
The Knicks making a switch here. Parsons checked in. Pass to George. Out to Lee. From outside the arc. The shot's good on the assist by George. 18 points for him.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Hart outside. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. MP outside. Down low.
나이스. 콜보드가 피켓롤 진짜 좋다. 끝까지 게임하면서 한 피켓롤 파트너 중에서 거의 AD급인데? 지금 근데 폴 조지는 이제 게임 출전을 많이 못하면서 오버롤이 많이 떨어졌거든요. 현재 오버롤이 지금 폴 조지가 82예요. 82.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting a pretty good result.
초등학교였어요. 닉스에 와 있거든요.
A shot by Clarkson, no good. Philadelphia with the ball. They're in the midst of an unbelievable streak right now. 8
What an absolute joy to watch. This team is playing a
게임
beautiful brand
상에서는
of basketball.
홀든지가 빅스 중에 제일 잘합니다. 백시는 수비가 자동으로고요. 아카는 뭔가 좀 답답한 느낌이에요. 그나마 홀든지가 제일 수비 좋아요. 게임에 된다고 보입니다.
And that three-pointer pushes him further up the all-time ladder.
He does indeed, Greg, and the next mark on his list is the top spot. What a season to remember.
And that top mark is owned by Steph Curry. 402 triples set back in 2016, but for now, a new mark for second place.
Mark, that's good.
Well, you see teams concede the three to Josh Hart at times. This guy's growing more and more confident.
George sets a screen for Lee. Back to George. Up and in on the layup. George has got his second basket.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Towns for three. He is hauled in by Paul George. And so George will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
Sorry.
Timeout called by Nick Nurse. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Second quarter play with around 2 minutes gone so far. And there's Paul George on the assist by MP. George has got 6 points.
That's just MP reading the defense, going through his progression, and making the right play.
Kelly Oubre out there with Lee. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then it's George, and it's Maxey in at the guard position. That's the group in the game for the 76ers.
Boy, it hasn't mattered what the defense has tried. He has had every counter. What a great night.
KT가 보인다는 느낌인데?
Here's Clarkson. Moving down to Towns. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers making a switch here. Bonus checked in.
Now into Philadelphia, number 30.
Philadelphia leading by 15. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooter, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Robinson a screen on Maxey. A shot by Clarkson, no good.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
To the inside. Lee finds George. Shot clock at 6. A three-pointer, no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks a lot, guys. OG Anunoby is so disruptive. He's led the league in steals. And he said, I want to be the defensive player of the year. I've always thought I was the best defender in the league. I'm athletic enough, strong enough, and smart enough to defend every single position. Back to you, Kevin.
Very good. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
Well, this is why you run your offense through MP. That's just a nice setup for his teammate.
블락슨이 주는 에너지 레벨이 있어.
Bridges outside. Lets the free fly. Towns wide open. Out to Clarkson. There's the three. Karl Anthony Towns, and that's good. Towns has got 5 points down the court.
This is a big who we know stretches the floor to great effect. Mr. Towns from 3.
And timeout called by Nick Nurse. He's ready to talk things through with them. Jared McCain's checked in for Quentin Grimes. Miles McBride's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Clarkson. Here's MP, and the basket is good. MP's got 35 in the game.
Boy, this guy making the most of his chances here, really giving his team a lift.
Here's Brunson, and it comes off the front of the rim.
You're not going to see that very often. There's plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
A three.
Nice ball.
Back to Lee. Outside, George. Outside, Maxey.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Towns against MP. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at New York. They still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
And right now for Philadelphia, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
George sets a screen for MP. And here's Maxey outside. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. Lee's got 5 assists in the game. Anunoby outside. Back to Brunson. Out to the wing. Here's Towns. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. That's 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Lee against Towns.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
사실 KT만 끼고 나오면 로빈슨은 아직까지 바보라서 너무 그냥 기거든요. 뒤통수 뚫는 거 쉬워가지고 KT만 끌고 나오기만 하면 어려울 게 없습니다.
55 seconds left to play in the first half. Back to Towns.
점점 세죠. 저거도
Boy, a very quiet start, but looks like he's starting to find a little something out there.
미첼 로빈슨이
Pass to Bona. Kicks it out to Maxey. George dishes to MP. George with a screen on Hart. 6 on the shot clock. And stolen by Anunoby. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Fires the 3. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Lee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Bona. Back the lead. Towns with the steal. Brunson from way outside. And B getting it done for the 76ers. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Their ability to string together threes and demoralize a team, man. We saw that in the first half.
Seems like the score couldn't. As we move on, let's get a look at some of the injuries around the NBA. Thanks for joining us.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
And we saw just how important he is for this team in the first half. He was getting everyone involved.
His fingerprints were all over this, involving his guys with his passes, finding different ways to take advantage of the defense.
On the court for the Knicks. Hart is out there with Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. And people doors talk about the right time for a team to go all in. What goes into that decision, do you think?
Well, first and foremost, if you are having a high measure of success, it becomes about how do we sustain this roster to not miss the window to compete for championships. If you're talented and you're winning, how do you do the best you can to sustain that kind of success? Well, you have to respect the career of Paul George. He has faced at one point a career-ending injury. He keeps battling to get back on the floor through constant injury.
And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the 76ers. Lee gets to George. George gets a screen from Lee. Takes a 3. It's rebounded by New York. And it's hard penetrating. It's stolen by McCain. 90 seconds now into the second half.
조지랑 싸움이
The
어렵거든요.
76ers with another miss.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Runs in the pass to Hart. New York moving it around. Towns, no luck.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
McCain finds MP. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Rebounded by Hart.
Not a terrific start here in the second half. 4 attempts, nothing to show for it.
And that one's good. Brunson.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
If we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
I'll tell you, they're right in this.
파죽지세
We'll see if they can
와.
maintain momentum.
Probably the most important thing is they regroup. They worked out some of their frustration,
끝참을
and
한번
now they're starting to have some fun. He tore it up from downtown in the first half.
브라이스
Now hits
조지
this
안
one.
그래도
Dangerous shooter, guys.
마이커리어
And no good.
위치를
Some
보고
solid
있어요.
defense from Maxey. To the middle. Here's MP. It's rebounded by Towns.
Now, how about this? He cannot find his rhythm in this period. This has been tough sledding.
Puts up a 3. That ball's nice feed that time from Brunson.
확실히 동부 이게
Towns has
맞네.
got 15.
The problem is the defense has now allowed Karl Anthony Towns to establish the rhythm. Now you've got to double him or get it out of his hands because he's cooking right now.
A 3 from MP. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside. By Towns.
Boy, when these bigs like Karl Anthony Towns show off that power, you've got to love it.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's the pick. The 3 from
참을
MP.
한 방.
A 3-pointer's right on target. MP's got 41.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Brunson kicks to Hunt. And the rejection by MP. Here's McCain. The Knicks pull it in. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now. George with the steal. And now the 76ers on the break. A nice shot by McCain. And now a 12-point 76ers lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the 76ers.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've tried to block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals, really pressuring those ball handlers.
Quentin Grimes is checked in for Philadelphia. Clarkson, he's checked in for New York. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. The Knicks were able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Kevin?
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. No good for Lee. Knicks trail by 12. Ball's knocked loose. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
He completely lost.
11점 차는 금방 하느냐 현재에 대해서
It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. They've got MP. Tyrese Maxey out there with Jared McCain. Then it's Paul George. And it's Bona in at the center. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Pulls it down.
완전 분이 잘 나왔다.
Hammering it down. That's a message right there.
The 3 from MP. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Knicks trail by 9. Pass to Brunson. Back to Anunoby. Takes it off the glass. Anunoby's got 11 in the second half.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
And 12 points for George.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. And coach knows.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
The 76ers leading by 9. MP high post. Robinson on him. And Paul George good for the three.
And this is the way to stretch the floor.
성분
PG-13
먹었더라고?
with a good look from the corner. And he nails it.
그래.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. He's
아,
not taking
탐스네.
any chances. He wants to huddle him up right away.
세무가의 부상이면 야 듀란트 원맨팀 아니야.
Check in for Robinson. Let's check in now with our Allie Laporte, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Mike Brown was just reviewing the plan with his team. He questioned his team's effort, asking them, should I put in a bench right now? Wake up, guys. We can still win this game, but I need you all to play like you believe you can. Not exactly a fun huddle to listen on, guys.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Here's George. And stolen by Anunoby. Mikal Bridges. The three is off. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use it. And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Brunson scanning the floor. That one is off.
Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Now George. MP outside. And stolen by Hart.
마운드 있었다.
They're running.
마이크 패스 해버리네.
Brunson.
마운드 인바운드 패스
Hart
해버리네.
outside. Takes the three. Towns fires. And that time also a missed shot.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Outside George. MP outside. George sets a screen for Lee. Shot clock at 5. Wrestlers a three. Knocks down the three.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the 76ers.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And I think a great job in positioning themselves for the W here. It's win number 21 on the season. The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for MP.
This is the very definition of being in a zone. Everything the defense tried against him, he had an answer for it.
Outside, Anunoby. Here's Towns. Anunoby outside. Mikal Bridges. Hart. Strong move off the glass. 26 seconds left in the game. They set the pick. Towns with the steal. George against Anunoby. Towns lays it in off the window.
Well, OG Anunoby is going to continue to develop his game, and that pass, that was pretty.
MP. The shot is off.
I'm coming.
So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily.
Thanks, guys. You sometimes hear a player refuse to lose, but tonight you really did, MP. You were all over the glass, crossing the 20 rebound threshold in a dominating performance. Walk us through it.
20개 이상 리바운드라고? 말도 안 되더라고.
Yeah, we were able to get them out of their comfort zone tonight, make them take a bunch of shots they weren't happy with. I was able to get a body underneath and get us going the other way up the floor. It was a good win for us all in all. They couldn't deal with our physicality, and I was a big part of that. I know they're not looking forward to playing us again.
Well, you earned that win, MP. Well done.
Thank you.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, thanks, Jen.
연전이 싶은데 연전으로 가서 얼마지 싶은데 NBA 컵경으로도 생겼네. 오늘 게임이에요. 드디어 현실을 따라잡았습니다. 이 게임까지 하고 마치면 될 것 같은데 샬럿 호네츠 12승 13패로 나름 선전하고 있습니다. 마지막 게임 시작합니다. 컵 게임이고요. 라스베가스 거 보니까 컵이 이거 토너먼트 파이널인가? 세미파이널 맞아. 홈의 세미파이널. 저는 라스베가스에서 나옵니다. 시프트 연습 중이라서 충분히 앞쪽을 보고 그러게 후배님들
Here are the starters for Charlotte. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. And it's Knipple in at the 3, the small forward. And for the 76ers, we've got Maxey. MP is out there with George. And then there's Quentin Grimes. And it's Bona in at the center, locking down the middle. All right, a report waiting for us courtside with all the details on this standout season for MP.
Thanks, guys. Well, he's been shooting lights out all year long. He's now made the second most triples ever in a season. And, you best believe it, no shot is out of his range.
Yeah, he's a real flamethrower, isn't he? Lee misses.
In the
2024 NBA Cup East semifinal, Milwaukee defeated Atlanta 110-102. And we saw the vision from what the Bucks were thinking with the Dame.
샬럿에 있는 미카엘 맞잖아. 아, 마이블디스. 미카엘 블티스 방금.
Giannis pairing. I mean, Lillard had 25 points. Giannis with 32 points, 14 rebounds, and 9 assists.
Now here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. He was unstoppable. It's off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. On defense, Charlotte. They set the pick. And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Charlotte has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Ball finds Plumlee. Nice passing by Charlotte here. Ball outside. Just 5 to shoot. Let's go with a 3. And Miller the bucket on the assist by Ball.
Love the confidence from this young man. Miller is so quick off the catch.
From deep, MP. On target from range.
5점짜리.
MP's got 5 now.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
All no good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. And this is year 2 for Coach Charles Lee at the helm of the Hornets, Grant.
Yeah, a long-time assistant who knocked on plenty of doors before finally securing the lead role. And that determination to break through, something he's looking to impart to his young roster.
Here's Ball, following the score by Philadelphia.
방금 본 페이크는 드림
Bridges
실패.
passes to Plumlee. Ball outside. Releases. Bridges misses.
Way to snatch it, MP.
Philadelphia leading by 3. Lee on the wing. Beyond the arc. Knipple with the rebound. For Charlotte, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Miller outside. Bridges outside. From behind the arc. Miller can't get it to go. For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Inside. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It goes on Mason Plumlee.
Yeah, you never
코너
want to let
생각보다
shots
잘
like
들어 안
that go
놓치는데?
uncontested.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. He's perfect from the line this time. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Earlier, I spoke with Nick Nurse. He had been watching highlights with the coaching staff, and they noticed LaMelo likes to pass from obscure angles. So told his team, you just can't relax out there. I want you to look for cutters everywhere. We'll see how prepared they are tonight. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Kicks it out to MP.
아, 인베티도 안 되나?
Shot clock at 6. Here's Grimes. The Sixers with another miss.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Here's Knippel. Maxey covering. The 3 from Ball. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And guys, they're up to 19 straight now. What a remarkable run.
Few teams in the history of this league have ever put together a streak like this. And you know what I think? It's going to continue beyond tonight.
And Tim, after a rough season, Nick Nurse has decided to call timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. A knockdown shooter if I ever saw one. Con Knippel is a constant threat on the perimeter, Grant.
Yeah, Knippel is a high-level floor spacer. He has a great feel for the game and makes solid reads. Plus, his strong frame allows him to match up with bigger wings.
On the court for the Hornets. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. Knippel out there with Williams. And it's Diabate in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Tries to save it. Williams with the screen. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, come on, B.A. I mean, where's the defense? That's
그렇군요,
just
저기
too
있어.
easy.
They got to do a much better job at help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run.
나이스
A
오버.
dunk like that energizes everyone on the team.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, get a clean look at the rim.
이거
Yes,
버렸다.
the power of the two-man game after all these years, it's still the most difficult set to defend.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And what about the collective effort so far from distance? Their shooters have been on point there.
그 너무 아까 보이거든요.
23 points his last outing. McCain finds MP. MP, a screen on Miller. MP scanning the floor. The 3. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They host the Hawks after this one, and that's a one-game homestand for the club. Pass to Knippel. And there's the screen. Williams from long range. Rebound by Philadelphia. Lee's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect. And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Miller outside. Plumlee a screen on McCain. Miller counted from distance.
오, 두 포지션.
Miller's got his second basket on the night.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
Again, MP missing. Hornets trail by 6. Now Ball. 5 points in the game. Oh, and he got
트러블이다.
fouled.
와, 파울 트러블
Down
있다.
the line to shoot 2. And you think back, not many point guards have combined the
그
vision
마지막 게임 얼마나
of
했네요.
LaMelo Ball.
I mean, he's 6'7", or even taller. You think about it, it's just a short list. You think of Luka Doncic, Penny Hardaway, Magic Johnson.
that combination of size and court awareness is hard to stop.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Philadelphia on top. They lead by 3, and will return shortly.
You know, this is like the most exciting basketball going on right now. At this point in the season, it's already got the reputation.
And let's move on to the Eastern. Thanks for tuning in.
And we welcome you once again for the second half of play here at the NBA Cup semifinals. MP really making a difference here.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
When he gets the ball this deep and establishes position, now it's a matter of getting to his go-to moves that he loves.
MP is out there with George. Then there's Quentin Grimes. Then there's Tyrese Maxey. And it's Bona in at the 5. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. To the middle. And stolen by Bridges. Pass to Plumlee. Back to Bridges. MP with the block.
Well, how about MP protecting the rim? That looked like it was an easy 2.
Philadelphia moving it around. They set a pick. Now here's Grimes. Back to MP. 5 on the clock. Philadelphia needs to get off a shot. For 3, George.
Nice.
The assist goes to MP. Lee's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, the numbers don't lie. Paul George has been one of the most accurate three-point shooters of his generation.
There's Ball with a 3. Trails it from deep. Ball's got 13 now.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
And when you give up a 3, there's always this instinct to try and get it back immediately.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Knicks was outstanding. He had 46 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. He was clearly on a mission, and no one was getting in his way. A flat-out dominant performance.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It'll be interesting to see if he can heat up once again tonight, Grant.
Yeah, you know he wants to do exactly this, Peter. Just needs to continue to play with the same fire and energy.
Well, I expect they'll go to him early here, hoping for a repeat performance.
Ball passes to Miller. Now Bridges. Touch off the glass. He's got 14.
I like Miller's vision. I mean, he sees the court well and makes really good decisions with the ball.
And Grant, the Hornets, as of last season, with a new front office, trying to evaluate their young talent.
Yeah, tough to do when you have so many injuries. 36 different lineups last season. They need help to assess and to develop.
George, good.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Miller outside. To the inside. Out to Bridges. To the left wing. And here's Knipple from the arc. And it's Bona with a rebound. Bona's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
And it's Bridges with the jam.
If you get any space, LaMelo will find you. So be ready.
The Sixers lead by 8. There's a screen. MP, the pass to George. MP outside. Back to George. It's MP picking up the assist. He's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, Paul George not content to just hang out in the perimeter. He attacked the lane right there.
Launches it. And it's Lee with the rebound.
He seems a little out of rhythm right now.
To the paint. Kicks it to George. Back to Lee. Pass to Bona. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Ball's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
They need to find a way to get back on track.
Timeout. Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. The 76ers making a switch here. McCain's checked in. And a change for the Hornets. Sexton's checked in. MP outside. A long-range hit from MP.
And the 3-ball is just another way that MP can hurt you.
Up top, Miller, covered by Grimes. Miller outside. Inside. Here's Plumlee. Charlotte needs to get off a shot. Bridges misses. And so MP will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Next up, the Knicks in New York. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home.
Wow, MP really learning how to run that pick and roll. That was nice.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. Pass to Knippel. Back to Sexton. Now Bridges. And here's Knippel from the arc. And it's Bono with a rebound. Philadelphia leading by 15. George finds MP. George, a screen on Bridges. Back to George. Here's Grimes.
Nice
The
one.
layup falls.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Bridges outside. They need this. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
George, no good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock.
게임 클락은 샷 클락은 2초
Miller outside. 12 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Got it off in time to beat the shot clock, but it's no good. And here at the end of the
14점
third,
차로
it's a
앞고
double-digit ball game. The Sixers on
컷
top. Hey,
들어갑니다.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the depth.
6점 차리고
Deciding to change it up. And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. On the court for the Hornets. Bridges at the 4 with Plumlee at center. Ball and Miller at the 1 and the 2. And it's Knippel in at the small forward position. From deep, MP. Ooh, he's looking good tonight.
더 나가는 거면서
15 so far.
스크린 퀄리티가 나아지고 득점이 상당하고
It's scary to think how good MP might be in a few years.
Pass to Knippel.
들어가는
The 3-ball. And it's Bono with a rebound. Bono's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Now MP. They set the pick. The 3 is up.
normal
Hornets pull it
들어가죠.
in. Here's Bridges. Foul called on Paul George. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. 4th team foul.
Here's Bridges. Yes, sir!
이 들어가요. 와.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific group right now.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
2 open that time. Made it look easy. MP's got 6 in the quarter.
He hit a couple from yeah, I remember you. Always doubted.
And Charlotte making a change here. Diabate's checked in. Hornets trail by 20.
라스트 2분.
Ball surveys the floor. Here's the pick. Pass to Miller. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the trifecta.
Offensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
MP outside, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. MP's got 29 points.
Great initiative from MP. You knew he was coming for revenge.
Plumlee a screen. Jacks up a three. It's good from beyond the arc.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
This defense is trying to stay connected to him, but he is on a mission.
They set the screen. And the 76ers another three.
Yeah, just making the shot look easy. MP certainly has put some work into his shooting motion.
There's a minute 26 left in the fourth. Ball no good. The Sixers lead by 20.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the 76ers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there.
Yeah, BA, it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And with the win, the season series is tied 1-1. You have to love how competitive these games have been with 2 more left to play.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
And his playmaking was a big storyline in this game. He got involved and found them in their favorite spots.
The playmaking ability of Ball. So crafty and skilled at finding his guys.
Philadelphia moving it around. To the inside. Here's George. Oh, he took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top. Instead, he'll shoot free throws. The first free throw is good.
Yeah, Paul George is the consummate professional. Some nights he's the alpha, and then some nights he can understand he has to take on a secondary role.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here is Green. Pass to Salon. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Oubre. MP outside. Fires the three. That shot, no good. So no problem for Philadelphia as they get the win. And they advance to the championship round.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP, the star tonight who broke the 30-point mark in the win. How did you balance knowing when to get your teammates going versus when it's time to look for your own shot?
Oh, the game is going to let you know. It has its own rhythm to it, a sort of flow. If you stay within the flow, you get a feel when to pass, when to shoot. The right play early on in the game may not necessarily be the right play at the end of the game. The game tells you. You just got to listen.
Keep finding your flow, MP. Thanks so much.
Oh, I will. Thank you.
BA, over to you.
Much appreciated, Jennifer. Thank you. And that